What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is the 24th video of my 25 Days of Flutter series. In this video, we are going to add some finishing touches to our Christmas list app, and I'm going to talk about where you can go from here in terms of developing the app further. So this video will be pretty brief. There's a couple UI things I want to add and change. And then I'm going to add some UI elements, some buttons that you guys can then implement the backend behind. For example, a password reset link and the ability to delete the user. So let's jump right into it. The first change that I want to do is make this homepage look a bit more Christmassy. So to do that, let's go ahead and change the background color. So we can go inside of the container here, inside of homescreen.dart, and we can say color. We'll make this equal to colors.green, maybe 300. Let's see how that looks. All right, that's looking pretty good. And since we changed that color, let's change this icon as well. Now that is inside of our fetch presents method, or the get presents. Right here. Here's the icon. Let's change the color to colors.red. Maybe make that 600. And then we also need to change the settings. So if I go into settings, we get this bland screen here. Let's do a similar thing. Let me go up here. So here is the settings. We can go inside of the body of the scaffold, and let's wrap this inside of a container. And by doing that, we now have access to the color property, and let's give this a background color of colors.green as well, green 300. And to refresh this, we're going to have to go out and back in because we're pushing on a material page route onto the navigator, so you can't do the auto refresh. And then as you see, the green is only taking up as much as it needs to. So if we go to the container, we can set the width to media query dot of context dot size dot width. Again, we got to go out and then back in for this to take effect. Perfect. Now the width is the entirety of the screen. Let's change this raised button and give it a color of colors.red 500. Perfect. And the text, let's make the text style. So text style. Let's give the color and make that colors.white. And when we go out and come back in, we see that coming through. And the last thing, I want to change the color of that top settings. So we can go up here, and that is in the app bar. We'll make the color, the background color, colors.red 600, which I believe is the same as this one. Yes, so same background color. All right, that is looking a lot better. So that is the UI changes that I want to fix here. The last thing I want to do is add some more buttons inside of settings that are specific to Firebase, and I want you guys to, as an exercise, implement them yourself. So let me go ahead and copy and paste this twice. And the first one will be reset password, and the second will be delete user. And let's remove the onPressed events. We'll just make it an empty method, and that will be your job to implement. And all of that can be found on the documentation on the Flutter Fire website. And then the last thing that I want to do is I want to make the buttons a little wider so that they are uniform. So let's just go ahead and wrap each of the raised buttons inside of a container. And then we can define the width. And I'm just going to hard code maybe 250. Let's see how that looks. All right, that's a little big, so maybe we'll do 225. And let's do this for each of them. All right, so that is looking a lot better. So that is it for this quick video. And in the last video, we're going to be taking a look at where to go from here. So you completed this course and you're looking to how to further expand your Flutter knowledge. So we're going to talk about some of the ways that you can go about doing that.